Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Health and Fitness on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. You drinking your vegetable juice? Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Attention, Drew Brees. One of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived in the NFL. He will be in the Hall of Fame, on first ballot Hall of Famer. Forbes has him at, conservatively, a net worth of about $160 million. Life's good being Drew Brees, right? Life's good being Drew Brees. But what do I have to do with Drew Brees? Very simple. There was an article in the paper just the other day. This is recently. This was a couple days ago. He said that he would still be playing in the NFL. Quote, he'd still be playing in the NFL if he could raise his right arm above his shoulder. That's his throwing arm. So all the catch and the playing pass and everything with his family in the backyard is all done with his left hand. He's 44 years old. Now, let me preface this by saying I am not a medical doctor. I know he's had several procedures on his shoulder and the arm throughout the years. He crushed his shoulder before he joined the New Orleans Saints. He was with the San Diego Chargers and just crushed it. He had it surgically repaired. And since that time, they've been, tweaking the thing on and off for the rest of his career. But here's the deal. I mean, when he retired, which I think 3 years ago now, I could be wrong, doesn't matter. When he retired, he could throw the football. So what happened in the intervening 3 years that all of a sudden he can't use his right arm? I don't know. I can find out. But he talks a lot about the problem being not necessarily structurally, but severe arthritis. Guys, that's curable. Arthritis is one thing and one thing only. It's inflammation. And you can be my age, a real significant senior citizen. I don't go into my age anymore. It just gets in the way. You are not. Yes, you are. You look good. You have rings under your eyes, but I don't get into it. Okay? But let's just say this. I'm old enough to be his father, and I have no inflammation whatsoever. You can get the inflammation out of your body 100%, and as long as you don't put any more back in, you will not have arthritis. Will go away. You don't have to take medication. And this goes for anybody out there that's doing it. Now, in this case, I would put him on a cleanse. At least 30 days. Because the inflammation comes from the toxins inside your body. There's no question about it. And the bulk of the toxicity inside the body is in your colon, which backs up into your bloodstream, which coats the cells with fat and toxins and all this sort of stuff and doesn't allow insulin in and all this sort of stuff, which causes inflammation. Guys, as I said, I don't know what those doctors did to his joints. Are they beyond repair? They may just be. But that's not the way it came across in the article. The article said he's struggling with arthritis. But guys, if he could, what the hell happened in the last 3 years that all of a sudden arthritis is coming? Well, his diet and his exercise regime. Now, I will tell you this. As I told you before, I throw all summer, just about every day. And if for any reason I'm on vacation or something like that, and I can't throw for 3-4 days, things seem to stiffen up a little bit. Okay? That's minute inflammation, that's lactic acid buildup and all this sort of stuff. But It has to be exercise. That's why, guys, it's so important to keep exercising. You have to keep these things moving, or if the diet is not right and you are otherwise toxic and inflamed like Drew Brees clearly is, there comes arthritis. Now, I went back and researched what he eats. It's a very high protein diet. He likes fruits and vegetables. I guarantee you he's not eating as much fruit as he should be. Do you think he eats as much fruit as I have? I've already had, the equivalent of 6 apples, quarter pound of grapes, fruits and veggies. I had a smoothie, 6 banana smoothie. You think he has that? No. He might have an apple with his lunch, and his protein shake. No. If he's eating fruits and vegetables, but I know he eats meat, chicken, fish, high protein. He's just, guys, that is toxic. It just is. The paleo, keto, carnivore diets are toxic. And you bet. Look at Mark Sisson. He looks like hell at 70 years old. I could kick his ass. I'm the same age, a little older. At anything he wants. You don't think he's toxic? You don't think he's fighting with arthritis? You don't think he's gulping Tylenol and ibuprofen? Oh yeah. Guys, it's inflammation. That's what arthritis is. I have a book, Cleanse for Arthritis. Guys, you don't have to struggle with it. You don't. Drew Brees doesn't either. Now, at 44 years old, I don't think he belongs in the NFL, whether I could get his arm working or not. But I would put him on an absolute cleanse, then morph him into a fruit, veggie, and starch diet. And a half an hour kettlebell, he'll be running faster, jumping higher, and have more endurance than he did when he was in Purdue University, 22 years old, an All-American. He'd be stronger, faster, more flexible, and more endurance. He'd have a heart of elastic steel. And guys, I can do that for Drew Brees. I can do it for you. Your shoulder is probably in better shape than Drew Brees' is. Guys, I can give that to anybody. Give that to anybody. And it doesn't have to be a Hall of Fame NFL player for me to do it. I do it to myself. I'm certainly not a Hall of Fame player. Guys, get a copy of the Sugar Rules. Get yourself a kettlebell and get to freaking work. The Sugar Rules, $10. $10. And you don't have to take any of the supplements that Mark Sisson's trying to give you, or all these other carnivore. Sean Baker, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Sean Baker? Guys, different video. It's the same thing. He's full of inflammation too. He's got a back and neck problem where he can't feel his hands. Guys, you don't think that's inflammation? Inflammation of the joints, inflammation of the... please, it's inflammation. Okay. Anyway, Drew Brees, if you're watching this video, get in touch with me at the email at the end of this. And get in touch with me. And I will make you feel better than you have since high school. Guaranteed. Who can make that? Who can make that statement? I feel better than I did when I was in high school. I can run faster. I can jump higher. I'm stronger. I'm more flexible. I have more endurance. I couldn't do a 200-mile bike ride. Just walk out and do it when I was in high school. I was a pretty good athlete in high school. Anyway, enough said. Guys, we'll talk again. Love you all.